Good morning. This is Daniel Abraham Sujith from Chempaka International, reporting the news for this week. Zika virus infection confirmed in Kerala, India. Zika, a mosquito-borne viral infection, has been officially confirmed for the first time in Kerala after the virus was detected in the blood samples of a pregnant woman who had reported to a private hospital in the city with fever, rashes on the body, and conjunctivitis on June 28th. The woman, who had been in the final weeks of gestation, has since delivered and the baby is reported to be fine. A senior infectious disease consultant said that in the public, Zika passes off as a mild fever with itchy rashes, which resolves itself within 4 to 5 days and is often ignored by most people. Kerala has since then sounded an alert across all districts to intensify mosquito control activities as the virus is spread to the Aedes species of mosquitoes, which is found in high density across the state. Cabinet extends agri-infra fund loans to AMPCs. The centre has decided to allow state-run market yards to access financing facilities through its Agriculture Infrastructure Fund to calm the fears of protesting farmers that such market yards are being weakened. On Friday, at its first meeting after the reshuffle, the Union Cabinet decided to extend the central sector scheme of financing facility under the Agriculture Infrastructure Fund to state agencies and agricultural produce marketing committees. Briefing journalists on the cabinet decision, Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar said that this was proof that AMPC will not end. The central government was committed to making AMPC more powerful and useful for farmers, he said. Fire engulfs Bangladesh food factory, killing 52 people. At least 52 people died in a fire that engulfed a food and beverage factory outside Bangladesh's capital, 5 officials said on Friday. The blaze began on Thursday night at the 5-story Hashim Food and Beverage Limited factory in Rupganj, just outside Dhaka. Police initially gave a toll of 3 dead, but then discovered piles of bodies on Friday afternoon after the fire was extinguished. In addition, at least 26 workers were injured when they jumped from the upper floors as the fire engulfed the building, the United News of Bangladesh agency reported. We did not go into Afghanistan to nation build, says Biden as he defines US military withdrawal. With US troops almost completely out of Afghanistan and the Taliban making rapid territorial gains in the country, US President Joe Biden said that the US was not in Afghanistan for nation-building purposes and that it was for the Afghans to decide their future. Mr. Biden said that the US military mission would conclude by August 31st. The manner and speed with which the US military is pulling out after a 20-year presence in the country has been criticized, with looming concerns about whether the current Afghan government can withstand Taliban and the consequences for the peace, security, and future for women and girls. On Thursday, Mr. Biden said that US had achieved what it had gone into Afghanistan to do, including preventing it from becoming a base from which the US could be attacked. England into Euros final after ending Danish dream run. England and their long-suffering fans finally had the chance to add another trophy to the 1966 World Cup after they overcame Denmark 2-1 in extra time on Wednesday to reach the European Championship final for the first time. Harry Kane's goal, following up after his penalty had been saved, finally saw off battling Denmark to set up a Sunday showdown with Italy, also looking to shake off the 60s as they seek to win the title they last lifted in 1968. Federer's dream of 9 titles in tatters after Hurka's morning. Roger Federer's dream of winning a record-equaling 9th Wimbledon title ended with a heartbreaking 6-3, 7-6, 6-0 quarterfinal defeat by Poland's Hubert Hurkacz on Wednesday. Before this fortnight, 14th seed Hurkacz had won only 4 matches on turf, but one would have guessed his lack of grass-court pedigree after witnessing the stupendous display he put in against his own childhood idol. Temasek Warburg Pincus to invest $500 million in Ola. Ola, a mobility platform, would receive an investment of $500 million from Temasek and Plumwood Investment, an affiliate of Warburg Pincus, ahead of its proposed IPO. This was amongst the largest investments in the Indian consumer internet space by these funds, claimed Ola in a release. Bhaibish Agarwal, chairman and group CEO Ola, said, "Over the last 12 months, we have made a ride-hailing business more robust, resilient, and efficient. With strong recovery post-lockdown and a shift in consumer preference away from public transportation, we are well positioned to capitalize on various urban mobility needs of our customers." This marks the end of the world news. This is Daniel signing off.